Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is Monday, the 31st of August, 2020. Good morning, everyone. Let's start this off with a blessing. Dear universe, dear creator and spirit guides, please give us a blessing for this Monday, the 31st of August, 2020, the last day of the 8th month of the 2020th year. Thank you. My goodness, we get the blessed season, a blessed season. Look at this. See the corona through the cherry blossom tree. That's a sign of renewed. That's a promise of new birth. A blessed season. Each season of your life is a gathering of precious moments. Each one has its purpose, unique beauty, challenges, and blessings. Everything is always unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. All is a blessing and forever blessed. Namaste. Let me read that again. We're at the end of August, guys. We're transforming seasons. We're transforming from summer to autumn. So this blessing is timely. Let me read it to you one more time. A blessed season. Each season of your life is a gathering of precious moments. Each one has its purpose, unique beauty, challenges, and blessings. Everything is always unfolding in accordance with the divine will of your soul. All is a blessing and forever blessed. Namaste. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh my goodness. The end of the month. So, I had a question someone wanted me to read on Chadwick Boseman. Black Panther, 42. Chadwick Boseman was a phenomenal actor. He was a phenomenal person. And I want to wish him Godspeed, rest in peace. We love you. But I won't do a reading on him now because the energies in the universe are there's so much polarization between the right and the left, between the darkness and the light. We are in a war. We are in a virtual war of shadow and light, of good versus evil. That is what we are witnessing, whether you want to believe it or not. This is what we are witnessing. We are witnessing negative energies and positive energies clashing and colliding. And what we're here to do is to make sense of it and to survive it so that we can step into our lives, into our new world with what we want to bring with us, without the negativity, without the hate, without the greed, without the class sects. Good morning, everybody. Let's get this started. So, the first question I have is from Sharon S. And her question is a very good question because every time Trump gets himself into a bind that it seems that should force him to walk away, somehow he's very wily and he's slithering out of positions that would have landed any other person in jail, that would have removed him from office long ago. So her question is Trump dealing in black magic? And that goes with, is he being protected by black magic? Is he actually dabbling in it? Or does he have some type of a group that is working with his energies with black magic? So that's going to be the first question. Is Trump dealing in black magic? Is Trump dealing in black magic? Is Trump dealing in black magic? And all the questions that surround this. Is Trump in any way, shape, or form benefiting from or being protected by black magic? In any way, shape, or form. Here we go. Is Trump being protected in any way, shape, or form by black magic? First card we get, signifier card, we get the Two of Wands, holding the weight of the world in your hands. Being the president of the United States has got to be the most stressful job. That's why any president that walks in looking young and dapper after 4 or 8 years has aged an entire lifetime. That's what the job takes from you. Being crossed by the moon. Things done in the dark will be illuminated. Hidden enemies, dangers, darkness. This is the dark. This is the crossing card for, is Trump dealing in black magic? We get the darkness card. The third card, the goal or destiny. There's Donald. We are in the right energy. So we get the moon and then we get Donald. That is his birth card. The fourth card, the distant past. Here's Donald again. The King of Swords. This is the war. This is power, command, authority. This is Trump being the law and order, the war president. The fifth card. There's our answer. The fifth card, the recent past events. The question is Trump being protected by, benefiting from black magic? And the answer is a resounding yes. We get the Ace of Cups. You see, there's the religion right there. And this is so on point with his dark energy, because it's everything that he does is anti-Christian. It truly is anti-Christian. And the irony is that his biggest supporters are evangelical Christians. You can't make this stuff up, guys. This is what we're dealing with. And the last card, just in case we didn't understand, we get back-to-back aces. So yes, Trump is dealing with being protected by using the dark arts. Yes, he is. Great question, Sharon. The next question I have is from Ogechi O. And he has two questions, or Ogechi, I'm so sorry. I'm not sure if Ogechi is male or female. I can't tell by the name, so I'm sorry I said he. If you're not a he, I apologize. Please accept my apology. The question is, will Trump flee? Will he try to disappear before the November 3rd election? This is the first question from Ogechi. Will Trump flee before the November 3rd election? Will Trump flee before the November 3rd election? Here we go. First card out. Oh my gosh. And it's a different one. We get the Ace of Wands as the signifier card. We get a yes, Trump will flee before the November 3rd election. Crossed by, I'm going to pull 6 because I have to see what this has to say. Crossed by the Five of Wands. This is infighting. This is infighting with the Republican Party. Now, a lot of people are saying that September is going to be a month. Oh my gosh. There's 5 weeks in this month, guys. It's going to be a long one. It's going to be a long one. And right here, the crossing card is a signifier that there is fighting within the GOP. The goal or destiny, we're only pulling 6 since we already got our yes. We got the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is coming through with news about money. And since everything dealing with Donald Trump is dealing with money, all of his crimes, everything about Trump is based on the almighty dollar and the want to control it. The Page of Pentacles reads, this is study, application, scholarship, reflection. This is a bringer of rule, of news, and it's about rule and management. So, with this question and us getting this card, this is saying that what is going to happen that is going to make Trump flee is going to be about the rule of law and how he's been managing not only the office of the presidency, but the country. It's coming down to accountability, guys. This is what's going to happen. At some point, Trump is going to be made to be accountable for his words and for his actions. The 4th card, in the distant past, we get the Empress. Now, this female is about secrets and mystery. And we all know. Now, Trump was supposed to give over his DNA for E. Jean Carroll. Okay? That rape case, that she has the DNA, that he raped her inside the store, inside of a changing room. This is going to be a very significant pivot. He must give his DNA. That was not he might or he might not. He was ordered to give his DNA. The 5th card, the recent past events. We're staying in the Pentacles. We get another page this is screaming about news. The Page of Wands is screaming about money too. The Page of Wands reads, a dark young man, faithful, a lover. This is the Postman. This is the Postman, guys. So I wonder, yes, this recent past events, that's going to cause, part of what's going to cause Trump to run is Louis DeJoy, guys. Here's the Postman. Here's the Postman. And the last card that I'm going to draw in this sequence, the 6th card, we get the Star. This is not the Star of Good Hope. This is not the Star of everything's going to be okay. This is the Star of loss, theft, and abandonment. It's great question, Ogechi. Great question. So Tarot is saying that, yes, that Trump is going to flee before November 3rd. That is going to be due to infighting in the GOP. It's going to have to do with the let me find that Page of Wands again. The Page of Wands was the Postman. So that's Louis DeJoy. So we got our yes on he's gonna flee because of the infighting in the GOP and because of what is going to come about because of Louis DeJoy. And it is falling apart. Loss, theft, and abandonment. Everything will be illuminated. Everything will be illuminated. Okay. And I have one more question from Ogechi. And this one is an interesting question. Was Trump a police informant on against the mob? Was Trump a rat? Has Trump... cards got mixed up. Was Trump an informant for the mob? Was Trump a police informant? Should I say against the mob? Was Trump ever a police informant against the mob? Get my sage going again. Was Trump ever an informant for the mob? against the mob? Was Trump ever a police informant, a rat against the mob? Great question. Great question. And look what flipped over, guys. That flipped over in the deck. It says, yes, he was a police informant. Let's flip that back over, put it back in the deck, and let's go ahead and pull. Was Trump ever a police informant against the mob? Was Trump ever a police informant against the mob? Here we go. First card out, we get the Lovers. This is the entanglements, guys. This is the partnerships, the deals, the unions. Crossed by the Six of Cups, the happy family, trying to keep your house safe. This is what he's preaching right now. This is what he's saying about the suburbs. Okay, this is the happy home, the happy abode. The third card, the goal or destiny. What's above this? We get the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands reads, this is a dark woman, friendly, honorable, a lover of money, okay? So we're talking about, was Trump an informer against the mob? And this woman shows up. We're going to have to get a clarifier on who she is. But that is a female who loves money. But it doesn't weigh into our question. The fourth card, the distant past, we get the Ten of Pentacles. This is an ending, but this card is about money, okay? This is just abundance, and this is just people who have all they need. Donald Trump is his greatest wish is just for the opulent lifestyle. He wants to be admired. He wants to have the best of the best of the best. He wants to be the gold standard. Okay? That's how he imagines himself. That's why he fills his life with so much stuff. It's stuff. That's what he lives for, is to have the best stuff. There's no substance. It's all show. It's all look at me. Look what I have. The fifth card, the recent past events. On was Trump an informant for the mob? We get the Six of Pentacles, the cheerful giver. So this is somebody who is giving out. This could be the giving out of information. Now we've already got a yes. We got a yes. The ace jumped out of the pack before everything else. But this right here is kind of saying that he may have been leaking information in order to protect his money, or he was ratting out other crimes to cover up for his own crimes. And the sixth card, and the biggest yes in the deck. Yes, Ogechi, Donald Trump was definitely ratted on other people. But I can tell you right now, he wasn't a typical mob informer. He was an informer who was using the law to further his own criminal enterprise. So he was ratting out other people breaking the law so they wouldn't look at him breaking the law. Great question. Okay, my final the final thing I'm going to do in this reading is I'm going to do an overview for the month of September for Trump. Now, like I said, there's 5 weeks because the week is going to start so disjointed on a Tuesday. The month is going to start on a Tuesday, so we're going to have 5 weeks of September. So it's going to make this seem like a little bit of a longer month at the end. The beginning of the month is going to seem like it's going to go really, really fast. Okay, so let's do, dear Tarot, Spirit Guides, let's do an overview of Trump's September. Do a 4-week lay. Week 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Week 1, 2, 3, 4. 5-week lay. 5-week lay. Okay. 5-week lay. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit of a different type of a spread. I'm going to do 5 4-card spreads. So week 1, week 2, week 3, okay, we'll have to pull the last 2 weeks run out of room. So let's do the first 3 weeks here. The first week, week 1, starting tomorrow, the first card we get is the Hierophant. I'm sorry, the Hermit. This is the treason card, guys. Now, there's lots of there are a lot of investigations going on right now. There are a lot of people speaking out that have not spoken out before. This is very powerful. What's above for week 1? We get the Devil. Okay, the Devil is in the details. This week that we're in right now, we're going to see a lot of bad things happening. We've already seen it. It started last week, and we're still in the 10 days of chaos that I was talking about. From now until the election, we are going to be in a cycle of chaos. And it's going to be like every day we're going to see something just worse and worse and worse. And this is by design. This is to open our eyes to the truth. By the end of this, no one will be able to look at what's going on and see anything except for the truth. Okay, what's in behind week 1, we get the Hierophant. So here we go. We got the Devil and we've got religion. There will be another clash week 1 with the religious sect and the Trumpsters. What's below this? For week 1, we have defectors. This is the Republican Party. This is the Trump Party. And these are people saying, no, I don't want to play anymore. They're laying down their weapons and they're walking away. They don't want to fight for this leader anymore. And the last card on week 1, we get the Knight of Swords. This is the rushing into war. Right now, this is Trump trying to agitate his base to get them to go out and perpetrate crimes against non-violent people. This is the chaos that he is causing in week 1. By the end of this week, we will have more instances of Trump people going in and causing havoc, wreaking havoc on peaceful protesters. They are being called to this. This is part of his try to start a civil war. Okay, week 2. Week 2 starts off with abuse of power. We know we're in the right energy. We're in abuse of power. Okay, this is Donald Trump. So week 2 is going to start off with more from week 1, but he is going to be using his words and actions to abuse power, to abuse power. What is above him? We get the Ace of Swords. We get the Ace of Swords. That crown, the king's crown is on the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords reads, this is triumph in an excessive degree in everything. This is conquest, triumph, general force in love and in hate. So everything that Donald Trump does in week 2 will be extra. It will be extra hateful. It will be extra vile. It will be extra, okay? What's behind him, we get the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups reads, this is a true heart, joy, contentment, abode, nourishment, abundant, fertility, and holy table. Okay. So again, we have this is the dove, the religious symbol of the dove with the cross and the dove. So that is a Christian symbol. So again, in week 2, I think there will be some people on the religious side that will be speaking truth to power to Trump. This is playing right in with week 1. So this may be at the very end of week 1 into week 2, where the clash between the religious sect and Donald Trump will transpire. Below, we have the 3 of Cups, the celebration, the end of the cycle. Okay, so by the end of week 2, we should start seeing where the chinks in the armor are. And the final card in week 2, we get the 2 of Wands. Holding the weight of the world, guys. Holding the weight of the world. So, at the end of week 2, it's going to start getting heavy for him. Things are going to start. He's going to have to start to explain himself, to speak on what he has actually done. And I just got a little flash here on why this is happening. We're getting into the debate season. He will have to speak on his own. He will have to answer questions. It's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be interesting. Okay, week 3. Let me move this over. Week 3 starts off with heartbreak. So, in the 3rd week of September, Trump's week starts off with heartbreak. Above him, we have the 10 of Pentacles, okay? This is an ending again, but this is about money. So this is more stuff is going to be coming out about money, centered around money. This is going to be about his family. In week 3, this is going to involve his family. That's what is going to be on his mind. Behind him will be the Queen of Pentacles. This is opulence, generosity, security, and magnificence. Now, in reverse, this is evil, fear, suspicion, and mistrust. And she was in reverse. So at the end of week 3, or in week 3, we will start to see now this is evil, fear, suspicion, and mistrust. There is going to be some fighting inside of his camp. Expect to see some more people besides just Kellyanne are going to start abandoning him when they can see that there is no longer a viable way out of this, and that the people who stand by him risk prison. There will be more people who decide that they've had enough, that they are going to abandon Trump. Below, we get the Queen of Wands. This is Nancy Pelosi. At the end of week 3, Nancy Pelosi will show up again. She will rear up, bringing either more charges or inquiries. Inquiries is the word inquiries. There will be more inquiries into Trump and his dealings in the 3rd week. And the last card for week 3, we get the Last Judgment card, the change of position. Things are going to be moving. Now, everything is already in flux, guys. Everything in flux. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We're getting down to the end, literally the end of this presidency. But we're getting to the point to where all of the things that Trump will be doing to try to sow chaos and discord will be on display. It will be page 1 news. So he's going to have to fight against his own narratives. His words and his actions are going to be disjointed, and he's going to have problems trying to explain why things are the way they are, because the questions he won't be able to dodge. Oh my goodness. he will not be able to dodge the questions. Okay, that was week 3. Week 4, first card out is, let me pull them all. Oh my goodness. First card out, week 4. Oh my gosh, we get the 10 of Swords. We get all the knives in his back. Not only do we get that, we get the world is watching. Week 4, we are in week 4, we are in the debate. The world is watching. He's not going to be doing so well. In front of him, he faces anxiety, sleepless nights. Behind him, he's got the tower. The tower, and his crown has been blown off. People are leaping to their deaths. Things are not good. And below him, we have the fighting off of opposition. The 4th week is going to be his hardest week. The 4th week. Look at this, guys. Look at this. He'll be fighting off opposition. Everybody who has a sword will be plunging it into his back. The world will be watching. He is going to be anxious. He is going to not be able to sleep. He will not be able to concentrate or to focus. And the tower is burning. The tower is burning. That is week 4. And week 5, the final week of September, what it brings for Donald Trump. Oh my goodness. First card out, we get the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords reads, this is widowhood, female sadness, embarrassment. This is embarrassment. Above, this is carrying on from week 4. We already got the death card, the 10 of Swords, sticking out of his back. Now this is the coffin card. This is above him. He's either going to have to lay down and rest, take a break or something, or he may even have a severe illness. The 4th card, what is behind him, we get the Emperor. The Emperor is stability, power, a great person. The recent past events, what is below him, we get the 9 of Cups in reverse. So, the 9 of Cups upright, this is him protecting his assets. The 9 of Cups upright is protection. One protecting what they have. The 9 of Cups in reverse is truth, loyalty, liberty. This is mistakes and imperfection in reverse. Mistakes and imperfection will be illuminated in the 5th week. We will finally see where Bill Barr messed up in the 5th week. And the last card of this draw for Trump's month of September, we get the 6 of Swords. The wanting to pack up the wife and kid and escape, to get away by water, to travel by water, to go overseas, to get away from where you are. That is the ending card for Trump's September. He will want to run away. He will want to run away, or he will be actively trying to run away. That, guys, has been my reading for Trump's September. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's a lot there. So, oh my gosh, everybody. Things are changing. Things are happening. Don't think that they're not, okay? This war that is being fought literally in the ethos, you can see the transitions happening. You can see that even though sometimes everything seems like we're just going to lose, that the evil is just too big, it isn't. Love, goodness, and light are sustainable. Treachery ignorance and greed are not sustainable. And things that are not sustainable cannot survive. Yes, they can wreak havoc, but they cannot survive. They cannot endure. We will come out of this on the other side stronger, wiser. But now is the time for us to use everything that we have in us, all the energy that we have in us, to manifest the world that we want to live in. This is our task, is to manifest, to dream into creation, to dream into being the world that we want to live in. Send that energy to our protesters. We need every one of them. They are illuminating the horribleness of hatred. Hatred is not sustainable. We were built, we were made to be a community. We've lost our way. The way back is to find that community once again, to love one another. I love you. I love you. I love you. Have a fantastic rest of the day, guys. Step out in positivity. Step out in faith. Put your best you on display, not just today, every day. Be your best when nobody's watching. Be your best for the reason of being your best. Love is what we need. I love you. I love you. Have a fantastic day, guys. Bye-bye.